Today we're gonna make buffalo chicken sliders, and the good thing about this is it's always good to be able to make some appetizers, something quick, something easy. So here's how we're gonna do it. Today, we got 2 pounds of chicken breast, boneless, skinless. We're gonna season them. I got some of my favorite barbecue rub. This is Lane's brisket rub, good on everything. And we're just gonna go ahead and season the breasts.
Would you say it's the breast seasoning?
It's the breast seasoning. It's funny because it sounds like best. The Big Green Egg has been preheated to about 300 degrees, and I have put a Dutch oven in there. Here we go. We're preheating the Dutch oven. Nice and toasty. I'm gonna take off the lid here. I'm gonna pull the Dutch oven over here. We got some ingredients here. I got a 1/4 stick of butter, or a 1/4 cup. It's a 1/2 stick, I think. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in this pan, which is already pretty hot because it's been heating up. All right, so we got our butter in our preheated Dutch oven, and now I'm gonna go in with my chicken breasts. 1/4 cup of chicken stock, and then last, the best part, 1 cup of Frank's Red Hot Original Sauce. We're just gonna coat everything so the chicken is basically submerged in our liquid here. All right, so it's that easy. So I'm gonna put the lid here on my Dutch oven, and we're gonna throw it in the oven. If you don't have a Big Green Egg or a smoker, you could use an oven for this, but why wouldn't you want to cook on your Big Green Egg when you have one? So there you go. We're gonna leave it here about 300 degrees for an hour and check and see how it's looking. Buffalo chicken sliders. So our chicken has been on for like an hour and a half, hour 40, and it is looking good. So we're gonna go ahead and pull it off. What's cool is this stuff is sitting in its juices with the buffalo sauce, the butter, and you could really let it go for a long time if you want to, but I'm hungry. So, and it's gonna work. So what we're gonna do is, I'll show you what it looks like. Buffalo goodness. I'm gonna go in with my tongs and just start pulling it apart. That's how you know it's ready, when it just breaks up easily. Kind of wish I also had a fork or something. I might go get one.
Thomas, bring a fork.
All right, so next up, I've shredded the chicken, and we're gonna add some chopped green onions, if you're into that kind of thing. I'm gonna toss it right in, give it another stir, and now we are ready to assemble our sliders. All right, y'all, we got some King's Hawaiian rolls here. These things are awesome. And you don't pull them apart, you just get a knife and slice carefully down. Massive Hawaiian roll bread here. So what we're gonna do is take the top off, leave the bottom in a pan. This is like a 9x13 pan. Set the top right here, and we're gonna start assembling these things. So what I have here is some shredded Monterey Jack cheese, and I'm gonna put a layer of cheese down here on the bottom. Next up, it is time to put the chicken on top of the cheese. And start to put it on top. And we'll just spread this out evenly till it looks good. All right, so next up, we are gonna drizzle some ranch dressing here over the top. Now we're gonna go on with more cheese on top. All right, and now we are ready to put on our top. And last thing we do before it goes back on the Big Green Egg, which we've heated up a little bit more. We're more 375, 350 right now. I'm gonna brush some melted butter right on top. Who doesn't like that? Chopped up some fresh chives, come on. And it's time to go back on the Big Green Egg. So 375, plate setters in, indirect heat still. We're gonna put these on for 8 to 10 minutes or so until it looks done and the cheese is melted and the top is golden brown. Good news, they're done. Let's see what they look like. Oh yeah. Brown, brown. Cheesy, bubbly, the butter melted on top. These look so good. And this is so easy, you can just leave them in the pan when you're done. I'm gonna go ahead, get here in the middle and cut in. See what that looks like? Bubbly and cheesy. Oh yeah. Should we take a bite?
You should. Yeah, bite it.
All right, here we go. Oh yeah. I love them. It's so hot, it burns so good. Buffalo chicken sliders.